Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Rainborn. And we are reborn too, as the population is climbing back where we left in the last episode at the start, before the, great dying, or as someone called it, the Rainborn massacre. Yeah. Alright, so let's continue. Today, I'm going to expand this farmland here. We need to gain more metal blocks. Currently we are completely out of metal. We are covering this area. We have the mines working. We have enough scrap metal, so the smelters is the problem. We have two smelters, they're working well. Let's add... Yeah, I can't fit them like this, so let's add the third one right here in the back. That will help. And up here, yeah, we are slowly removing all these blueberries. These foresters can go. Let them dry out. It will be easier to get rid of them. So let's fill up this irrigation that we had here. Let's fill it up so water is not, accumulating there anymore. And I will decide later what we are going to do with it. Okay, and how's this drainage here? Now it is water sending down. But overall, this is working quite well. We'll see when we will continue. In the Timberpunk, I think, yeah, in the Timberpunk, I have a new style of doing farms, but you will see that later because I'm not recording the videos in order. How I'm uploading them, really. I mean the different rounds. It doesn't matter. I have a new style of making farms with the drainage, and I think it can work quite nicely here. So the irrigation is separated here. So what I need to do is have, that's 10, 11, 12, that's here. And then another 12, so that's... Yeah, so this is 10, 11, 12. Okay, we are not there yet, but there on 12 we will have an irrigation. So 12 blocks from each side. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So anyways, we can continue here. So we need to demolish some more of these crops. It's not that bad. Just let's get rid of them. I know we are out of metal blocks, but we will get to it. I think I done it like that, right? Yeah. Or something like that. Okay, that will work. Let's put this on the highest priority so they get rid of them. We are going to cover this whole area. So, hopefully they will not be getting flooded. We will see about that. Let's go turbo speed. And yeah, this still needs to be covered, the whole reservoir. It's not prioritized, so let's do it. Let's prioritize it. So they will be spending all the metal blocks up there. And we have the third smelter working. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we are at 250 beavers. I will want to grow the population even more, but we need to make sure we have plenty of water. And how's this reservoir? It's definitely not filled up completely. And what we can do later, you see, we have all this room here. We definitely should go to a 0 level and make it bigger there and move or lower these water pumps down there. Yeah, they're currently at 2 or 3 meters down, so... Yeah, we can dig one more underneath them. I will figure out something. But we are definitely going to deepen this big reservoir at some point. Not right now. We spent already a lot of time working on it, so let's focus on this farmland here. Alright, and we see the plants were removed. So we can start planning this. Yep. I like that. Oh yeah, that will be awesome. Awesome and amazing, or amazingly awesome. But of course it will take a lot of resources, especially iron and logs. That's okay, we can always make more. It will just take some time, as usual. And our new massive blueberry field is working well. And we are down to 3,600 food. Maybe we can store a little bit more like eggplant rations, for instance. Maybe we should switch to large storages, but we don't really have a good spot here. I guess we will need to go vertical very soon. We are running out of space here. This is still not that far away. Maybe I can stash those large storages here. Let's check the food. Yeah, let's have large storages for all the food here. Maybe leave all the storages that we have currently, but let's have this as a addition to them. I don't know. I don't know how to call it. But I want to store more of the good stuff. Okay, pat. Nice. Maybe these levees just replace them with platforms. The idea wasn't nice with all those channels, but yeah, you see they are getting flooded here and there. Thanks to the levees. So it would be preferred to have just platforms here. And we will be building a second layer on this, because we will be running out of space. At least here. The rest of the land I want for the farms mostly. Alright, turbo speed, and the next cycle don't forget to increase some of the stats. And like these storages here, yeah. That's medium storages for berries. We will be getting rid of that. All these medical bands, I think I will have the breeding pods elsewhere later. So we will not be expanding this way. Let's have medical beds here. No, different way. There is still a bridge here. Let's remove that. Build platforms. As I want more room for the big storages. Or maybe I should stash builder's hats somewhere. But where and how? This is really a mess, this area here. The stations are not in a correct way, I would say. Yeah, let's build it like this. We'll remove that station. This station can remain as it is. And then you, hauling post, you will go like this, like this. This one will be removed. Yeah, we will go like this. So let's organize it a little bit better. Or much better in this case. This one can be removed. This builder's hat. Yeah, let's remove it. We don't have that many unemployed, so let's have these on a lower workplace priority. The station, yeah, of course, we are missing metal blocks. And this way, maybe that station will be moved elsewhere. Let's move the road. Maybe I could have put that tubeway underground, but let's keep it as it is. This station, bye-bye. Now, connection here. We can put some decoration in this area. And these builders' hats, we can have them like this. Alright, the station can remain where it is, because even if I move it, I will not be able to squeeze another building here. So let's build these builders' hats. I'm going to remove some of these. The tubeway here would really be a better if it is underground, so I may rebuild it, at least in some parts of the city. Because I want another storage for blueberries. A big one, and remove the small ones that we have. Well, medium ones. Let's put the beds here. another storage here. That will be for the berries. And we are going to empty all of this. It shouldn't be there. And up here, we don't have a storage here, so maybe we can have like a medium one closer to the station where they can stash their produce, and this will be set up to supply like this. All right, a little bit of change in organization. How we are doing up here? Yeah, still spending all the metal there. That's okay. All right, we have additional storages here. We have still 61 beds empty. And it is not even that far away, so I think that's okay for them getting food from here. Otherwise, the storage is anyways all over the place. Here is corn rations and corn. Yeah, whatever. That works fine. And we have some acid rain coming down, yeah, on our fields. That's all getting flooded. Until it reaches this drainage. That is working quite well. Yeah, this massive field is getting flooded. Because the drainage is not properly built here. Yeah, we are lacking any kind of drainage in the middle. And we have the irrigation just below, yeah, the surface. So we can't really do anything about it right now. And this is still getting contaminated. I think the water is getting on these levees and then around down there. It's fine. So if I was going to build a drainage here, I would open our irrigation, which is not good. I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, this is 6th level, this is 7, that's roof. Yeah, I think that will not work. We will rebuild that again later. Let's first build our vertical farm here. And we still don't have all of this. Ah, yeah, metal blocks, of course. Maybe I can get another smelter maybe here? Yeah, let's get another smelter. And more miners. Let's increase that to 6. These old storages for blueberries. Bye-bye. We have a new big one. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Alright, I'll let them rest for a couple of days. This is finally covered. We are producing some metal blocks for our overhangs and they're already working on it. Perfect. And even those water tanks were built. Nice. Let them first finish these overhangs and then I will go and add more large tanks. Because we will need a lot of water for our growing population. And I'm still thinking where to put all these breeding pods. I think the vertical way would be much better to store them. Like, is this the road? Yes, here is the road. So we should continue with that road here, put platforms here, build an overhangs, and then have breeding pods. But they don't need to be right next to the houses. Maybe build them here on top of these storages. That's plenty of room. Vroom vroom. Plenty of room there. But I'm still contemplating moving this two-way underground. Well, underground, under the platforms. And I think we should go with it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it something like this. I will figure out the connections later, but let's have it all underground. Able to reach everywhere. We will need to remove some of these levees. I should have, from the start, built it all on just platforms. It would have been better. Okay, where do we have a stations? Here is one. Yeah, that's directly here. Some of the levees are just under some of the well-being buildings, so it's not any harm or big deal, you know, rebuilding that. So where we can, I'm going to replace it with platforms. And then give them back the, what it was, 2 rooftop terraces and the towers in between. Yep, easy. And here we can go with a tubeway. Yeah, station is directly here. I don't know how easy it will be to connect. Maybe just remove the station, can I? Yeah. Nothing is depending on the station, so we can just remove it and build a tubeway there. We will lose some access somewhere, but that's fine. Okay, where else? We can go middle down here. Yeah, there are power shafts in a way. Okay, I will work around it. Since we have this tubeway already here. It will go around like this. We can use this channel here for tubeway. Power shafts. We can do a little bit differently, like connect them somewhere here and then get rid of some of these. I will find a way. That's for sure. There's just one metalsmith here on the levee, yeah. No big deal. We have a station here. Okay, tubeway is right next to it. Yeah, let's remove this station for a second. And this levee is here. And there will be a vertical tubeway. And put back the station. Easy. Yeah, slow and steady, I will rebuild it like this, and we will gain more room here. As the tube is kinda in a way, especially when I want to cover it with build another layer. So it will be better if it is hidden underground. We need for them to build it. We are out of metal blocks, so we just need to wait. Ooh, we are getting low on scrap metal. Okay, do we have enough treated planks? And extract. Yes, we do. So let's just increase. Oh, we have 44 unemployed. Bloody hell, what happened? Oh, we grew the population so much. Okay, fair enough. And I know why the pumps are paused. All right, that's one another thing. But let's have full complement of miners here. At some point, we are going to start making bots. But currently in this setup, I don't really have enough room to do it. So maybe after we build another layer. But we will have bots at least for this efficient mine. If not, well, for the mine. If not for anything else. And the drought's over, so let's go to a mod settings, and we need to increase 5 points for something. Or for multiple things, it doesn't need to be only one thing. You know what? Minimum days between the rain. Let's get that to 0, so we can have rain to rain, back to back. Max rain intensity, min rain intensity. Let's increase duration to maximum 34. Okay, that will be for this cycle. And soon maybe this lower level will be even flooded, we don't know. Let's tunnel through here. So there is a little bit more surface area to get water out. So in the places where I can, I'm replacing the levees with platforms. And how's the power? Okay, we still have a surplus of around 2,000 water, 2,000 power. Oh, it seems we are out of canola oil? Oh yeah, we are completely. Huh. Where do I have those oil presses? Here too. This one is paused even. Okay, let's turn it back on. We clearly need more than one. Maybe we'll even need more than 2. We'll see very soon. But we need more canola oil. Yeah, they are spending it all on making, I think, the eggplant rations. Highly probably. And the fermented soybeans. That needs canola too, I think. Yep, it needs canola oil. Okay. Yeah, okay. They are still working on the vertical farm. It's eating all of our metal production, unfortunately. But that will end one day. Okay, these emergency pumps that we had here before, they're not needed. Let's just fill this up with the platforms. All of this. And we have a nice storm coming down. Maybe at the higher levels we will have some water catching system. I don't know. I will think about that later, when the whole area is covered. Maybe this will transform to a mega city too, but currently we are around 300 beaver, so it is not that mega city. And they are building the last overhangs here. Yeah, those 4 smelters are really not enough for our construction. They didn't even build a single tubeway down here. We are still waiting for that. Okay, let's go turbo speed, as I'm quite impatient, as you already know. And at some point we will need a better power plant, as this one is barely keeping up now. Yeah, we are consuming 5,000 power, and we are producing 7 to 8,000. So that will need improvement soon enough. Or maybe I will just cheat, quote unquote, and increase the power of the bad water sources. But I will probably remove all these small wheels at some point and replace them with the big ones. Big one is producing like 300 power. And these 3 small ones are producing maybe 300. Yeah. That will be a lot of rebuilding, but we will get to it. Oh, these are dead, finally. So let's just remove all of it. Yeah, some of them remain, that builders will take care of them. This is gather flag, bye-bye. You don't need to be here. And I don't know what we will be doing about this. At least not yet. Let's focus on our vertical farm first. But we need more metal. And the drought is here. 23 days. Okay, not too bad. Oh, they built at least some of the tubeway down here. Yeah, they start working on it. Nice. Look at that. Okie dokie. Maybe I can connect this tubeway station. Let's get down. Yeah, let's remove all these levees here. We will replace that with platforms. And here, how am I going to put this station here? Maybe here in all the way to the back. Yeah, I think that will be good enough. But let's build a tubeway from the bottom, like this. Station. And now connect. Yeah, like that. And this tubeway station, I will need to wait for this to finish. The problem is power shafts are in the way, kinda. So we can't go anywhere. But this one will be on this bottom line. Yeah, we don't need to go all the way back here. Yeah, that will be easy to connect. Then this one was already connected. Yes, even if nothing else is built. And then where do we have next? This one. Yeah, that will be easy. You just need to build all these. Then we can have stations somewhere here. Oh, we have this one. Yeah. There are a bunch of tubeways. Levees here that needs to be removed. Oh, there's an overhang. What is an overhang? Ah, the tubeway. Okay. So we will need to disconnect that tube way slightly. This one is already disconnected. Ah, we can remove this one. It's not in use anymore. We will gain some metal blocks from it that we can use right away. Okay, all this line was built, so here this station, let's rebuild it. All the levees, bye-bye. Okay, let's go down. One vertical tubeway, and the station can be back here. A little bit further back. Like this. Maybe I should consider different location. Maybe. This medium warehouse is not needed here. I already decided that these breeding pods will go elsewhere, so I will put that station at some different place. So let's keep it out for now. Let's connect this one here. Okay, that will be a new station spot here. And this above ground tubeway, let's remove it. So maybe there will be some disruptions with the connection, but that's fine. We'll fix it. Oh, I demolished the bottom platforms. Yeah, my bad. I didn't notice that. Let's rebuild it. Yeah, I demolished that part completely. I made a mistake. That will be fixed very quickly. Okay, this one is connected from the bottom. But I don't have a direct line to this station yet. As I can't really have a direct line because of the power shafts here. So they need to go around. That's not the best. Wish I could just transfer the power through tubeway. This power shaft have multiple connections, so let's disconnect this. Reconnect here because I screwed up. Let's connect this station to our new tubeway. That's the station close to our housing. How to do the power shafts here? I don't think we really need this connection from here, do we? Oh yeah, we do. But if I connect it... I'm trying to figure out how to build this tube, because currently you see they need to go around quite a lot. And I'm trying to make a shortcut through here. Can I disconnect this? I don't think I can. Yeah, we lost power to all of our industry. Maybe I will need to go above ground at few points with the power shaft. Not with the tubeways, but with the power shaft. Oh, this pump doesn't need to be here, for sure. Maybe we can get away with it with like this. Let's see where this is. Okay, that's not the worst spot. What we can do here is to put vertical power shafts like this, connected above ground, and then connect the rest through here. Yeah. Let's build that. And then these levies where? Okay, let's remove it. I think that's a coffee brewery on top. No, the gear workshop. That's fine. We can continue with the tubeway like this. And here. This will be connected. This will be connected. Then we can separate this area here. And I will be able to connect the tubeways. And here. Yeah, we will lose a monument. Whatever. I need a platform here, not the levee. Oh, there are already 2 layers here, yeah. Okay, monuments will be rebuilt, and the tubeway can go like this. That power shaft was built, so I can now disconnect this. Perfect. Remove what is not needed. It's not the straightest line, but this will work. It's much better than what it was before. Yeah, we have a this nice loop now. Okay, this station is connected. What about this station? Yeah, that's above ground tubeway. So some above ground tubeway is needed, but not all of it. So I think this line here can be disconnected. Even that they are using it. Okay. This line is unused. Some of these platforms I will not be able to remove, but that's fine. Oh, we have 27 injured. I don't think we have enough beds. Let's fix it. Okay. Oh, we have plenty of beds here. But they are all taken, it seems. Yep. Okay. It's not that bad situation right now. Let's focus on the tubeway. So everything should be connected. We are still missing that one station I removed from up here. But let's first keep replacing these levees. Alright, this tubeway works well and they are using it, which is perfect. So, some of the tubeways remain above ground, but these are fine. They are not really in a way. But these, with removing them, we gain a bit more area here that we can use for whatever we need. So let's shift this road a little bit to one side. And we will be able to fit more storages here when needed. See? Easy. Oh, we have 7 homeless beavers and they are not stranded. You know what that means? Expansion of the skyscraper. And the first was 1, 2, 3 houses high. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So we need to build just the stairs up. Okay, let's go all around. Just we have the other level the same way. And then now we just need to build stairs up. We can go from here, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. Oh yeah, this is nice. Am I enjoying this too much? Probably. Do I care? Hell no. I don't. And you shouldn't too. Don't be ashamed. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. I like how is this turning out. From where I went. Here. I can do the same on this side because we have a tubeway here that I should not block. Yeah, let's build it higher so I don't block it accidentally. So, how to do the stairs here? Because I would like to have connection from both sides. I still haven't found a way. Maybe I can just connect it from this side with some overhangs above the station, like this. Yeah, I think we could. Yeah, let's do it. Improvise, adapt, get better. Yeah. And the Borg cube is rising. Unfortunately, I will not be able to expand like overhangs from this area, but we can do it the other way there, so still be okay. And down here, why don't we cover this whole area with more rooftop terraces? Huh? The new road will be here. These breeding pods will be moved. Let's add more details here, because we can. And some scratchers, why not? They are very popular around here. A brazier in the middle there. And some more decorations. In this rainy world. Oh, I love it. Oh, this was all finished. Okay, let's go from here. That's 10, 11, 12. Should be here. Yeah, okay. So this is 12. This is 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Yes, 12, 12. So this should be the middle for the irrigation. Yeah, of course I can't blast down and build the irrigation like that. Well, I can, but only with single dynamites and some impermeable floor, so maybe we will do it this way and build above it, but let's try it this way. So that's 12 blocks, 12 blocks. Let's go this side, so that's 1, 2, and 10. Okay, so 1, 2, and 10. Yes, I'm right. 1, 2, and 10. Just checking. So here we should have another drainage to not flood the farms. That drainage will be spewing water down, but I can build impermeable floor there to stop from doing it and build the channels around. Yeah, but we need to build further this vertical farm. As you may notice, we are kind of short here. That's only like, what, 5 blocks? 4, 5, 6, yeah, from the middle. So we shall continue expanding it. And this tubeway is going in nowhere. We will fix that later. So. Do we need these stairs, really? No. We have a tubeway connection now up there, so let's remove the stairs. Stairs are kinda in a way. And what about the water tanks? Oh yeah, perfect. We will have a slight problem here. It's covering this. Yeah, I didn't thought this through. As usual. So, how to cover this? There isn't enough room. I can cover it from this area there, but no further. And they are quite high to do anything. What about this? Yeah, there will be gaps on the sides, so that will not help us really. Or maybe? Oh, that will help us. We just need a support, enough support for the terrain blocks. We don't need overhangs everywhere. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be enough. But I will not be able to build a channel here. Yeah, we will be leaking some water from this area. Because this is exactly where we will be crossing. Okay, I will need to build that part differently. But the rest can go. This will be okay. I can go like this. That will be fine. That will be fine. And here, to cover this area, I will just use normal overhangs. Because this will be covered in impermeable floor, platforms, and how far we need to go. So that's 1, 2, and 10 all the way here. Okay. Alright, so the channel will be only on side here. Okay, it will not be here for the, you know, getting water out. You will see what I mean when it will be finished, hopefully. I'm well aware that I'm not the greatest when explaining stuff. Yeah, this. More tubeways, more overhangs like this. And the water can be spitting down here, that's fine. Yeah, maybe we should cover this area a little bit, so the water will not be getting inside our, you know, pumping station. It will not be perfect, but we will make it work somehow. Yeah, this looks terrible. Anyways, let's build it. And here we can continue as usual. Wrong button, this one. Oh yeah, I should do it from this side. Yeah, let's do it like this. Well, no, that's wrong, right? Okay, like that. I will make it work one way or the other. Let's continue with the construction. And here I'm doing this abomination so I can cover the whole... Oh, I don't need more overhangs, yeah. I just can use the terrain blocks and do an overhang like this. I don't want rain getting inside. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, turbo speed. And here this irrigation, I don't know how well this will work because my original design is with classical 3x3 irrigation. So this is different. So we will see how well this will go. Let's put the fluid dump here and we will find out. So this is really an experimental here. And the reservoir is already empty. Oh yeah, it is. But at least all the tanks are filled up. And after we are done with the overhangs again, I'm going to add a few more large tanks because I kind of forgot about it. We have 70 unemployed. Bloody hell. Yeah, the levees are causing only trouble here, so I will keep replacing them where I can see them. There are plenty of more here under the beds and here. Let's remove them. Instead, put platforms here. And the rest we will tunnel. Because I've seen that these campfires are getting, you know, flooded all the time. Let's actually tunnel the whole area. I know it could have been cheaper if I just blast it up and build it with platforms, but this is the lazy way. Because they already built a platform when tunneling it. So yeah, that's why I like it. And this industry is kinda a little messy, so hopefully we will be able to cover it nicely. Because I'm going to build another level here. And what about this area? There's quite a wasted space here. Let's remove these breeding pods that are currently not even being used. Remove that. The road. This road needs to remain, so... No, just a road. Remove. I think best will be to just rebuild the whole area. And as I mentioned, breeding pods we can build here on the storage area. So how many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of them. Okay, so that's 6, 9, 12, 15. This is 18 exactly. So we will do that. We have a tubeway station here, so maybe we can use... yeah, let's build the stairs from here up. Yeah, something like this. And we will have room to add more. Okay, that will work well. Let's prioritize it. As they don't need to be this close to residential area, we can even empty this medium warehouse with the blueberries. We will have only this large one, which is already full of blueberries. And we can see we are lacking the cassavas and kohlrabis. Yeah, we are quite low on both of them. But other than that, food is good. Around 7,000. Yeah, that's good. And the medical beds together with maybe decontamination pods. Maybe I will be moving them too. I'm not sure. And definitely we can use that station that I removed. It was around here. Let's build it here in a corner. Right next to the storages, but you know, of course, we need to connect it. So let's go underground. Bring the tubeway here. And we have a bunch of levees here, right under those beds. Remove them right away. Nicely done. And here will be our new station. Well, other way around. Like that. And from here, maybe we can have another stairs up to the storages. And I'm going to put these medical beds like on these parts here, where we can't really squeeze anything else. So let's use that land. Okay, breeding pods are constructed. I'm going to let these finish their process. At least those that are at least 70+%. And the rest we will just remove. Okay, these two were just finished. This is 95%. Okay, I will be soon removing all of them. And then we can organize this area a little bit better. And maybe up here in front of those breeding pods we can have medical beds for now. That's another thing that we can do. We will see. And I see that we still don't have enough canola oil. And we are out of canola seeds too, so that may be one part of the problem, but both of them productivity is around 96%, and they need power. So let's remove these metal smiths, because they don't require power, and instead let's have these two oil presses built. And maybe we can grow more canola here. Okay, this was built. No irrigation yet. I think, yeah, they didn't build the impermeable floor. So all the water is just dropping one level down. Yeah, let's pause it for a second before it is built. Alright, this... That's finished. Okay, let's wait for them. This storage, remove. Okay, just a few more breeding pods. Let's keep collecting all that rubble. We can use it. Okay, the last two, we will remove them later when they are done. And maybe the medical beds here. We have these only 2 wide blocks here, or all these areas. Yeah, where we can't really squeeze anything else. We can have plenty of medical beds like that. Okay, one last, perfect. So all the breeding pods were moved to the new location. How's this going up here? It seems that the impermeable floor was built, so let's continue with this. I mean with the irrigation. Oh yeah, it's working quite well. It's irrigating almost the whole area. It's not fully filled up, so when it will be, this will be covering the whole area. Nice, and that's exactly what I want. Let's cover this with impermeable floor to limit the amount of water that will be seeping in without building a roof. And for drainage, what I've done on Timberpunk is something like this. I'm taking a little bit of more land, but it helps not to flood the whole fields. I can't do the same on the other half because we don't have that channel built there. So that's 1, 2, 10. Yeah, the channel should have been here, but that's just right on the edge. And that would not work. But this is still great. We will at least test this design here, where it is really raining a lot. Let's go more turbo speed. Did we really go only through one cycle? No. Shouldn't I increase the stuff already again? I mean the modifiers for the mod. I don't know. But we are on day 22. Yeah, I've done it already this cycle. I don't know why I'm so confused. Maybe because I'm recording for quite some time and it was only one cycle that it was. But I'm not blasting today the 30 speed as much as last time, I guess. So that's why. Okay, we have those medical beds all over the place. That's good because I want to remove these here. Remove the road. And remove all these levees here. All of them. Okay. Rebuild it with platforms. Oh, we have more levees here that I didn't notice. Let's get rid of them too. These paths are terrible. And messy. And not the food bower. Messy, messy, messy! Okay, look at that, how much more space we got. Without even building the second level. This can be for more infrastructure and storages and whatnot. If we continue the same design, we can have these like 2 wide empty spaces. We can put more like haulers here or whatever. Haulers are always useful. I very rarely see in my playthroughs haulers just sitting home or at their workplace and doing nothing. They are always transferring something somewhere. Oh yeah, this is down. He's getting flooded a little bit. And we are down under 6,000 food. Yeah, but we have 320 beavers, so we are way higher than when the, you know, Rainborn massacre happened. So we are at a better stage than we were before, which is great. And here, I think I will just do overhang like this. And that's it. Oh, that's too far away from a district. Okay. So extend the roads. And the roads can be on these, you know, drainages. See how this is getting flooded? And here, not so much. Of course, it can still get flooded, but the drainage is doing good job. That's a lot of water, damn it. Okay, let's remove these damned ugly roads. Let's keep only those that we have on the drainage. So this can go. Yeah, I disconnected that. That's fine. I rebuild the path from here. Like that. We can put farm here in the middle. And we can start growing some lovely crops. So what we are missing? Cassavas, soybeans, canola. So, cassavas, soybean. And let's have a big field for canola. And the rest, what we have the least. We don't have any kohlrabis. Okay. Mystery solved. More kohlrabis. Okay, and to add more farms, we can build them in corners, like here, but more preferably closer to the station. So I will do one here, and on the other side I will have more station built here. Yeah, this storage for planks, that can be emptied and removed. And these roads changed a little bit. We have a tubeway here in a corner. Yeah, another station will be somewhere here where the storage is. I'll do that later. Let's first build at least these two farms. Farms. And are we high enough to go about the wheels? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, and the new farms are working. Look at that. We need to do an irrigation here on the other side, but that's a much smaller field. But let's still make it in the same spot like there. So in the middle. I think this will be good enough. Okay, blast it off. Impermeable 4. Platforms. And let's connect it from this side, I think, or that side? No, that side. Yeah, so again, fluid dump here. And pad like this. And another farm, of course. Oh yeah, that overhang collapsed, but that's okay. Let's blast that off. And that will be our drainage. It will be dropping down where is actual drainage built. So, here, let's grow more kohlrabies, as we are still... This will still not be enough, I think. And let's do just multiple what we are doing in the other field. Soybeans, cassavas, and cassavas, yeah. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, and we are at the end of the drought. Nice. That means... end of the drought in the first thing. But then, another 5 points that I need to increase something. Alright, what we are going to do. Maximum days between the rains. Each cup rolls a random count between min and max, plus a random time of day offset. So the next storm does not always land at the same hour. I think I should keep that. Yeah, because minimum is 0, maximum is 4, so we are still getting a lot of rain. So let's keep it as it is. Heavy rain radius. Let's increase that to 35. But I'm going to spend another 5 points because I can. And what I'm going to do is... let's increase contamination by 2 points to 17%, and 3 more points I will put to minimum rain intensity. We will increase it to 18. More water! More flooding. Oh, we are kinda low on treated planks, and I think we are only using them really in mines. We have one wood workshop. That's the main issue, I guess. We have a power shaft here in this area, so I can build more industry here. But I should at the same time start working on how we are going to, you know, cover this whole area. I have more berry storages here and food. Okay, let's keep it as it is. That's alright. So this is... some of these buildings are even 3 high, I think. So we should go to 3 high at least. Okay, this is 2. Okay, so like this. And then overhang all the way to the edge. Okay, that's 6. The problem is this madness here, but I should be able to cover it quite easily. Okay, let's plan some covering here. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. That should have been just single platform like this. And now double platforms, overhangs, yeah, that would be covered. But I must not forget about the tubeways, and we have a tubeway station here. Let's remove one of these, so I can build a tubeway up. So don't forget about that. Here to cover this abomination that I built. Bloody wood workshop is so high, even higher than the smelters. Okay, you will just not be there. I will move you elsewhere. Because you are fucking up with my system. Okay, so we can do next stage here, I guess. Just trying out if we can do it. Of course, it will be messy. This will not be an issue. Around the station, it will always be a bit messy. But nothing that terrible. Yeah, let's put this tubeway, vertical tubeway elsewhere. Maybe here. Maybe that will help. Yeah, that will definitely help. Because I can cover this easily, like that. Okay, I think this will not be a big of an issue to cover the whole area. Yeah, what I need to just bring up is the tubeways. Don't forget about that. Like here, we can go from the back. Remove that beaver bust. Bring the tubeway up here. The power shaft will do something similar. We can even cover from the side from here, from the food factories. Like if I do this. We can bring power shaft up. Where are you? Here. And maybe we may not build directly on these overhangs, but let's build platforms on top so I can, you know, build tubeways that will be hidden and together with the power shafts. Yeah, I think that will be a good idea. So let's just do this so I don't forget about it. So one tubeway is here, one here, power shaft. Okay, so we can go with tubeway. Something like this. I will try to keep it out of the way as much as I can. Yeah, and that will be another layer. Not necessarily a new district yet, but that will be a new layer. And look at these new farms. They are magnificent. They probably can use a few more farmers here, but we still have plenty of food. Anyways, let's build even farm back here. It will not be the most efficient or whatever, but it will help. Oh, they already built these overhangs. Damn it. They are so quick when they have all the resources. At least for a while. And I can even bring the power shaft from here, from the number cruncher and up. Yeah, and with the platforms it will be easy to move the infrastructure underneath. Yeah, that will be great. And this wood workshop will need to go up. And the tubeway stations, I may go from the very back here. But I think I will first cover the majority of this. And then we'll figure it out. So let's put more platforms here. Yeah, I will not be able to do that everywhere, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Maybe some houses or buildings will need to be sacrificed. But I will find a way. This here for the tubeway, that will be easy. Can do it like this. And then cover the rest with the platforms again. And here we can do the same. Instead of platforms, we will use some overhangs. So we will have it all the way to the edge. Yeah, got it. Okay, so that's the new plan, and we'll be moving. Well, moving. We'll be building more industry up there and stuff like that. And we are out of planks. Bloody hell! I'm not surprised after all that construction. And we are at around 330 beavers. Yeah, great. We can grow even more, but we need to make sure that we have enough water. And I again forgot to add more tanks. I'm talking about it, adding more tanks since the start of the episode, I think. And I'm not done it in hour and a half, maybe even longer. Okay, so that's why I prioritized it now. And how's the reservoir? Oh, it's not even full. Huh. Okay, so these water sources are not that strong. How strong they are? Oh, there are 0.5s. Okay. I'm shamelessly going to cheat and increase the strength because I don't care. I don't really count this as much of a cheating, especially when you have a limited amount of water on a map. So let's make them stronger and fill this reservoir more because I want to build. I want to build big. So I won't be constrained by the water that much. I want to be constrained with my ability to extract that water and store it into a tanks. Or hold it into a reservoir, yeah. And later we will connect these water sources here. Let's increase both of these to 1. Yeah, so all of them are the same. Okay. Alright, because this can become another mega city. I know I am building a dedicated hive city, but this is growing so well here. But this is a little bit different because of all this rain. You see that? How it is flooding. Oh yeah. Even here it is flooding a little bit, but not as much like here. You see that? All these blueberries, they are all dying. Well, they will not die, but you see how flooded all of that is. And here, all the buildings. This is getting flooded slightly, but you know, you see here and there, not like everything around it. Thanks to the drainage. That's working quite well. And it is, you know, flooding stuff downstream, like here. What we can do here is to blast this piece of land here. Anyways, we are not growing anything or building there. And instead, extend the drainage, because you see, a lot of water is going through here. So we can improve that flow. Oh, but I'm loving this. Come on, let's put down all the explosives. I'm going to blast it off. And I should stop constructing for some time. We are running out of resources. Bad tide is here. That's fine. And food is okay. But still we are struggling with canola. Yeah. But this did... Yeah, there's the first harvest from canola fields. So that will be improved over time. Let's blast this off. And we will make this a bigger drainage. So we will tunnel under all of this. Alright, but that will be all for this episode. Hope you are enjoying this madness, and I'm really loving it. And I will be increasing all of those modifiers even more to get more rain and make it harder. Maybe I should be increasing 10 of each every cycle, because we are kinda doing alright. So maybe we can, you know, pain and suffering, make it harder. Anyways, that will be all. Thank you very much for watching. Push that like button, subscribe if you are enjoying this and you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Rainborn out.